Tuesday. Happy Tuesday and happy Wednesday. You can be, you can live, you can dream. Miss Shirley's Reading Adventures. How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? Oh no, I've done something here and I am not able to see your comments. What did I do? Oh, hi. This is a learning thing. Good evening, America, Ohio gozaimasu, Japan. Thank you all so watching. Thank you all for watching. Who's on here? I've got Kendall. Hi. I've got Mom. Hi. I've got Ariana. Hi. I've got Noah and Rena. Hi. I've got Max. Hi. I've got Jaden. Hi, Jaden. I've got Sarah and Yukino. Hi. How is everyone doing? I saw that some of you guys were upset with me because I was not on here yesterday. I saw a couple. No, I was like, oh, I'm sorry. But guess what? I'm back. Hi, guys. Hi. You know what you have to do. Tell me what you have done. Tell me something good. Tell me something you've done today. I know those of you that are here in Virginia, it's raining and it's chilly out. So you're probably not going to tell me today that you were out riding your bike. And if you told me, I'm going to say, it's possible. Yes, you can do it, but most people don't. It's different kind of YouTube. Did I miss something? Oh, Bryson is watching me on YouTube. What's the difference? No one has ever done that before, Kendall. What's the difference? You stayed at home. That means he is not able to comment. He should be able to comment because Ariana is on YouTube and she's commenting. I don't know what the comments look like to you, but for me, Ariana's comment is red and it says YouTube. You guys went to school today. How long did you stay in school? Was it just the 2 hours? Oh, you are not able to see it. Yes, I can see you, Max. I just looked at my phone to see, but Ariana is on YouTube and she's commenting, Kendall, so he should be able to see. How long did you guys stay in school? Well, this is yesterday, right? You haven't already gone to school today. It's too early. But yes, I can see you. The rest of you, what have you done? What did you do in the house? You had to do something. You didn't just sit there and go. You didn't do that all day long. You did something. Oh, he doesn't have an account yet. Okay, well, maybe that is why. Okay, but that is interesting to know. You went to school for 2 hours yesterday. How are you liking going to school? Do you keep the mask on all day? And did they move your desk further apart than what they used to be? It's just interesting to know because I'm wondering what that's going to look like for us. Hey, Sophie. Hi, love. Asking what I always ask. Tell me something good. I think I'm going to start with that. I'm going to start singing that. You guys know how much I like to sing. And yeah, I'm not going to stop because that's just who I am. And I've got to be me. Just like I tell you guys to go ahead and be you. Hi, Brandy. Thank you for joining me. On Miss Shirley's Reading Adventures. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and get your sister's trying to fight. You might want to go over. Sing, Ariana. Why don't you shine the same light that you used to shine in the classroom? In the classroom, you were the one. That whenever I had to tell someone stop, you would start singing. Did you try singing? It always worked for me. I always said, oh man, she's singing. And then I started smiling. Why don't you try that? Your school staggers who comes in, only half the classes come in at a time. You go twice a week. Okay. So yes, I'm wondering if that's what it's going to be like here. You like my shirt? Do you hear the song? Hakuna Matata, Hakuna Matata, Hakuna Matata, Hakuna Matata. All right. I'm going to get to the book now because you guys see that I think I missed you yesterday. I mean, that's why I have so much energy because I missed you guys yesterday. Did you miss me? Did you guys miss me? I know some of you did because I saw the comments. You drew a story where there is, Kendall, you're supposed to be sharing some of these stories with me, and I have not had a story from you in a long time. And the blue folder that you used to put your stories in the classroom is still in the classroom. You've got to share with me, please. Best-selling author, please. You did miss me. You missed me. Yes, most of the time I'm here. Yesterday I just was not, but I'm going to go ahead and get started on this. You know, it's Chapter Book Tuesday, and we have been reading The Night at Dawn. I'm going to go through and do a summary of each chapter for anyone who's on here who has not been with us. Start the first one, The Dark Woods. I remember Jack and Annie woke up early in the morning. They were too excited to sleep because the day before that, they had this crazy adventure and they had gone to the time of the dinosaurs. So who was the one that wanted to go back first? Whose idea was it? Help me, guys. Whose idea was it? Of course, it was Annie. She's the bold one. Annie said, let's go back. Jack said, no, it's too early. But she persuaded him. She convinced him. She got him to go back to the woods, back to the magic tree house. And then one of them was cautious. One of them said, wait. We shouldn't go up. It's too dark. And the other one was like, I'm going up. Who was it? Of course, Jack is the cautious one. Jack is the one that's like, I'm going to stay down here. And Annie is like, no, I'm going up. So she went up. He followed. Books were still there, just like they were the day before. Yes, I love it. Annie, bold, brave, and adventurous. Yes. So Annie opened up a book because she saw, what was that she saw on it? Help me, guys. What did she see on it? And she pointed and she said, we want to go here. Jack said no, but it was too late. What did she see on it? What did she see? What did she see? Who remembers? I'm going to wait a little bit because if no one remembers, I can always go back. Oh, that's right. A castle. I was going to say, I can always go back and find the answer. She said that, and then they heard a horse. And the night was outside of the treehouse. Then all of a sudden, the treehouse started spinning. And everything was still. And when they opened up their eyes, they saw this castle. And then, of course, Annie, I believe they saw, no, that's another book. I'm sorry. They saw the castle. There was a bridge. They went closer. Annie was looking at what was going on in the inside of the building. Well, leaving the grand, they crossed the bridge. Annie was looking at what was going on the inside of the building. Jack was looking in the book, trying to get clues. Annie said, the real things are happening right here. The real feast is right here. And Jack is looking in the book. Annie said, I'm going in. Jack's looking in the book. When he looks up, Annie's gone. So, of course, because he's the big brother, he's got to go after his sister. So he goes across the bridge. I believe there's some pictures in here. He goes across the bridge. And I'm just going to keep going. He goes across the bridge and can't find Annie at first. He sees the people that are inside eating. He sees lots of things going on. And then he hears, psst, Annie was over. She said, come here. And as he goes and he's standing next to her, someone says, who art thou? Then they start running and they went into a room with, what was in the room with them? Help me. What was in the room with them? They went into a room that had what? Help me to remember. Do you all? Oh, I saw a picture, but I think someone can tell me. Welcome, Amy, welcome. What was in the room? They went into this room. It was dark, and there was a whole bunch of, oh, yes, armor. Yes. They were in this room with the armor in it, and at first they didn't know it was armor. They thought it was knights. Andy turned on the flashlight, and Jack said, turn it off. Then he looked in the book and he found out, nope, it's just the armory that's in here. The other weapons were in there. And then he picked up the helmet. He tried to put it on. It was too heavy. He fell down and then a hand grabbed him. And that's where we are right now. Did I leave out anything important? Those of you who have been watching, my great ones that have been watching, if I left out something important, go ahead and comment it. Chapter 6. Ta-da! Who do you hear? Who do you visualize is saying ta-da? Do you think it's Annie? Do you predict it's Jack? Do you guess that it's someone else? What is your prediction? Now remember, I tell you a prediction, it's a really good guess. If you get it right, great! You can confirm it. If you get it wrong, great! You can change it. It doesn't matter. It's just a really good guess because it's going to help you to understand what's going on in the book. I see Annie. Annie. Anybody think of someone other than Annie? So far, I see Annie. Annie, I'm looking for one more comment. One more comment. I'm going to go ahead and read. In the torchlight. Oh, yeah. I forgot. This was in a time before electricity. So in the torchlight, Jack saw 3 huge men standing over him. Wow, visualize that. Visualize that someone has grabbed you and there's a torch and there are 3 men standing over you. How would you feel? Tell me, how would you feel if this were you? Pretend you're Jack. You're in this place because of your sister, and these men are over you. How would you feel? One with very squinty eyes held the torch. One with a very red face held Jack. And one with a very long mustache held on to Annie. Annie was kicking and yelling. "Stop!" said the one with the very long mustache. "Who art thou?" Oh, that's what they said in the last chapter, said the one with the very red face. "Spies, foreigners, Egyptians, Romans, Persians," said the one with the squinty eyes. "No, you dummies!" Who said that? Would that be Jack or would that be Annie? Analyze the characters. Think about what you know about the characters. Who is that? Said Annie. "Oh, brother," Jack muttered. "Arrest them," said Redface. "The dungeon." Oh my gosh, the dungeon. Ooh, seems creepy, said Squinty Eyes. The guards marched Jack and Annie out of the armory. Jack looked back frantically. Where was his? What would he be looking for? What does he like that could be missing if someone grabbed him really quickly? He looked back for his backpack. Oh, I'm going to make a text-to-text connection. Him looking back from his backpack for his backpack reminds me of in the other book when they were running from the dinosaurs and they got to the tree and they climbed up the tree and they couldn't go home because Jack didn't have his backpack. And in his backpack was the book that he needed to go home. Good, good. You guys said it. "Go," said a guard, giving him a push. Jack went. Down they marched, down the long, dark hallway. Squinty, Annie, Mustache, Jack, and, if you were paying attention, they're using one adjective to describe each of these men. What would be the other adjective? Squinty, for the squinty-eyed one. Mustache, for the one with the long mustache. And what would be the adjective for the other one? Were you visualizing when I read it? Did you see it in your head? What's the word? Red. Down a narrow, winding staircase. Oh, they are going to the dungeon. My heart would be beating so fast. Jack heard Annie shouting at the guards, "Dummies, meanies, we didn't do anything." The guards laughed. Good, I see red face. Good job. They didn't take her seriously at all. At the bottom of the stairs was a big iron door with a bar across it. Wow. What's on the other side of that door? What do you visualize? They're taking them to the dungeon. What do you visualize will be on the other side of that door? Squinty pushed the bar off the door. Then he shoved at the door. It creaked open. I hear. Jack and Annie were pushed into a cold, clammy room. The fiery torch, Kendall, I just heard you telling her to calm down. The fiery torch lit the dungeon. There were chains hanging from the filthy walls. Ugh. Oh, I'm visualizing it on both sides of the wall. Water dripped from the ceiling. Do you hear it? Do you hear the water dripping? I do. Making puddles on the stone floor. It was the creepiest place Jack had ever seen. You see skeletons in there. We'll keep them. Yeah, could be skeletons chained up. That's what I see. We'll keep them in here till the feast is done. Then turn them over to the Duke, said Squinty. He knows how to take care of thieves. Are Jack and Annie thieves? Oh, why would they think they're thieves? Do you think it's because they found them inside the armory? And remember, Jack had the helmet on his head. So maybe that's what they're thinking. They said, we have evidence. You're in here, and you actually have part of our armory, part of our equipment on your head. They will be hanging tomorrow. There will be a hanging tomorrow, said Mustache. Oh my. How would you feel if you heard that? That you're going to stay in here, they think you're a thief, and they're saying there's going to be a hanging tomorrow. If the rats don't get them first, said Red. They all laughed. Jack saw that Annie had his backpack. She was quietly unzipping it. What could be in this backpack? She's quietly, I visualize her moving really, really slowly and unzipping the backpack. What could be in there that they need? What's in that backpack? Come on, let's chain the two of them, said Squinty. The guards started towards them. Annie whipped her flashlight out of the pack. Ta-da! She yelled. How many of you said Annie was the one that was going to say ta-da? If it were you, then you were right. You can confirm your prediction. The guards froze. Why? Why did they freeze? Well, it did say that they were in a dark room. She took out the flashlight, turned it on, and shined it right in their face. Guessing they can't see. That's what I visualized. They stared at the shiny flashlight in her hand. Oh, wait. Do they even know what a flashlight is? I mean, they're carrying a torch. Do you think they've ever seen a flashlight before? Were flashlights invented back then? Annie switched the light on. The guards gasped in fear. They jumped back against the wall. Squinty dropped the torch. It fell into a dirty puddle on the floor, sputtered, and went out. My magic wand, Annie said, waving the flashlight. Get out, or I'll wipe you out. Jack's mouth dropped open. Annie fearlessly pointed her light at one, then the other. Each howled and covered his face. Down! All of you, get down, she shouted. One by one, the guards lay down on the floor. Jack couldn't believe it. Come on, Annie said to him. Let's go. Jack looked at the open doorway. He looked at the guards, quaking on the ground. Hurry, said Annie. In one quick leap, Jack followed her out of the terrible dungeon. I'm going to make another text-to-text connection. I remember in the last book, well, first Jack had to help Annie. He had to tell her to, what did he have to help her with? When she was around that nest with all of the baby dinosaurs and the one that looked like a duck was making a loud tuba sound, he helped her. He told her to what? But I also remember when Jack was in big, big trouble and Annie had to save him. And here Annie is again. She's being the savior. She figured out what to do to save them. I wonder what's going to happen now. Oh, that's the end of the chapter. Guess you guys are going to have to come back on Friday. Did you all like this chapter of the book? And if so, don't just tell me yes. What did you like? Tell me. Type it up and tell me what you liked best about this. If you did not like this chapter, don't just say no. Tell me. Talk to me. Tell me what you did not like about it. I would like to know. Most of the time I say, give me a prediction. I don't want a prediction this time. I want to know what you liked and what you did not like about it. And I'll wait a little bit for that. I'm waiting for you guys to tell me. No comments are coming in yet. What did you like? What did you not like? I liked it. There was a part that was kind of creepy, but I liked it. I'm not going to tell you why yet because I don't want anybody to copy after me. What did you like? Talk to me. People, talk to me. The book to go home. Oh, okay. I see that comment now. You're saying that that's what she was looking for. That's actually what I thought. I haven't read this book in a few years. I thought she was looking for the book to go home too. I wasn't thinking about the flashlight, so we were thinking the same thing. You like how Annie saved Jack with the flashlight? You like when the knights were obeying Annie? Yes, yes, yes. And so it's pretty much the same thing. She's in charge. They never sing. Okay, so look, this is Squinty. Oh Lord, mustache. We're not able to see Redface because he's covering up his face. All right, thank you you guys so much for watching me. You already know what I'm going to ask you for. I want you to think of something that you're happy about. I told you need a bucket full of happy thoughts so that when something happens to you that makes you mad, that makes you sad, that makes you frustrated, it makes you feel lonely, you'll be able to pull it out. You'll be able to pull it out. You'll be able to pull out those happy thoughts and you'll feel better. Pull out another happy thought and feel better. What's something that you're happy for right now? Either write it in the comments. Just hold on for a second, Max. I need like 2 minutes. Write it in the comments or at least get it in your head and lock it in, lock it in, lock it in. All right. If you haven't seen the part of the book, go back and you'll see this chapter. Go back and watch it from the beginning. Then you'll be able to see the chapter. You'll be able to see what you need to see because I gave a summary and I read the chapter. So just go back to the beginning of this video once it's posted. Are you guys saying, Yukina and Sarah, are you all saying that you are happy because tomorrow's Wacky Wednesday and you're wondering how wacky I'm going to be? Because I was pretty wacky last Wednesday. So I've got to think of something. I always tell you guys to do something to make yourself better. So that means that I'm going to have to do something to make myself a better wacky Miss Yerby tomorrow. What can that be? I do not know. You're happy you get to help your mom. That is a wonderful thing to be happy about. And I always tell you guys, do something to make someone else smile before you go to bed today. So that's something that you've already done. Is helping your mom. I'm sure it made her smile. I want you to think of something that you did that you're proud of. Sophie, I think you just told me one. I think you just told me something that you did to make yourself something you did that you were proud of. I'm getting caught in the comments. I'm looking at the comments and I need to stay focused. Focus, Miss Yerby, focus. I want you to get something that you did that you're proud of, and I want you to lock that in your head. So you should have the thing that you're happy about, or the things. You should have the thing that you did that you were proud of, or the things. And I want you to lock it in, lock it in. Inhale, exhale, smile. You're beautiful. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I want you to make sure that you do something before you go to bed to make somebody else smile. You're moving, you're getting a new home. Okay. And I want you to do something to make yourself better. I love you. See you all tomorrow. Bye.